Okay, good evening, friends. Like I said in my history of the future chart videos, this is going to be part 7. I'm going to be going through the history and my future chart files and making note of about 5 songs to log into my program. So, here I go. First one I'm going to randomly pick, or sort of randomly pick, is Splinter's Animal. I'm going to do it as if it's a mock lineup kind of thing. So enter March 2nd, 2011. So it got 25 points. Number one, it's 16th week on the chart. Hmm. This says being a 24 point song. I thought it was 25. Oh well. Now, keep in mind that this is as if the song was at the bottom of the countdown. And it just now left the week of August 10th, 2011 to them, 1991 to us. Okay, let me pick something from a different chart here to throw in. From 2012, there's a lineup list. I guess I'll let Word Up be on here. Let's see. This lineup entered September 12th, 2012. It only had 8 points. It peaked at 2, the 6th week on the chart. Actually, it had 9 points, it looks like. It left 11, 7, 12. Okay, let's go to a different chart here. I think 3 songs will be enough for me to show how it works. Be good enough for the file. In this case, when I log on to the artist file, I will have wrap it up separate rather than combining it with the total that Next has on the file already, just to keep the thought straight. And let me see, is there anything worthwhile mentioning from here? I don't think the Holograms had any songs out at the time of the last few chart year, so I'll pick one of theirs. Looks like this one debuted 7/30/2014. 11 points for it. I should have chosen a song that rebounds, so you would see that I did have two peak positions, but I always went by the highest one when it came to logging out on the foul. Okay, everybody wears a mask. And that left October 8th, 2014. Okay. After I noticed that these songs were dropping out of the countdown, I go ahead and translate it into something like 24 1 5 for squares animal. Three, 2, 11, 10, 8, 10, 11, 9, 2, forward up, wrap it up, enter 9, 12, 12, left 11, 7, 12, and 11, 3 for everybody wears a mask. Seven, 30, 14, 10, 8. Makes me think that was Miss Foul. Or flipped over the 13 list. I'll have to double check. I'll do some later. Okay, so it looks like that when I go over to my computer. Then on my artist list, it would be split up like this. I don't need to make it very big because I'm only dealing with 3 artists here. Now on my artist list, it would be divided up like this, where I know 24-1, it's hard for anything to score higher than that, so it would be at the bottom of the block. If Splinter had any more dropouts, they'd be mentioned above it. Points in position it reached. I put wrap it up, squared up in the middle of here because there's a slim chance that they might have songs peaking with just 7 points. I'd be able to squeeze it in. And if anything does better, there's room there. In holograms, everybody wears a mask. 11-3. There's room in case if anything did worse than that or better. And then I would go to where I have the album info. Let's see, Splinter's album was Radical Rat. Wrap It Up's album for Word Up is Wrap Around the Clock. And I'm going to simulate as if Wrap Around the Clock had 2 more songs to be released. And I'm going to say that Everybody Wears a Mask was released from April's special Holograms, Misfits, and Stingers album, The Fun Has Just Begun. And let's say prior to this, Misfits, Welcome to the Jungle, and maybe 13 points. This is Farewell. Maybe had 8 points. And then we had Everybody Wears a Mask. Okay. So I got it mentioned as if Splinter's Ammo was the only release from Radical Rat. On Wrap It Up's Wrap Around the Clock, Word Up is temporarily the best song because on my year countdown I have a column for best and worst song. This made it easy for me to find that. And far as the fun had just begun, Welcome to the Jungle has 13 points. This is Farewell has 8. That's the best, that's the worst. Everybody Wears a Mask gets now 11 points. That's a total of 21, 32 points this album has so far. Like that. Okay. Then I would have another reference page for my albums. Let's see. Releases, highest position. And sometimes I would abbreviate the groups. I won't this time because you all won't know the abbreviations very well. Oh yeah, I need my stats 2 bar. Stats 1 will be over there. Okay, 24, 1, 9, 1 release, 3, 2, 3 for that one. Okay, so I would have Anakin in my stats 1 that, yes, these albums are having dropouts. Chances are their highest position reach is going to be increased. And 24 points for the 1 dropout, 9 points for Wrap It Up's only dropout, 32 points for the 3 songs The Fun Just Begun should have. Okay, I think that's everything I need. Now to fire up my Dell and see what happens. Sorry if I'll pass behind the computer. Careful of the cord. I don't know if 2 computers should be plugged into the same 6 plug, but it's going to have to happen tonight. Yeah. Flip that plug over. Floppy disk. I'll get this chair as close to the other computer as I can. Sorry about getting you all a lift. Okay. Ah. I might have to hold it, who knows. Or, I should have rehearsed this a little bit. But do it kind of live. Scotch. Come on, Dell. Hurry up and fire up. I'm not getting anything on the screen. I'll try control to delete. Who knows, it might have some updates to install. If so, I'll temporarily stop this video and yay, I'm on the welcome screen. About time. Let's get off of that. Now I can hook it in. Oh yeah, let me show you on my floppy. It says on the label, Future Chart Program. Nice little draft thing. The only thing is, like I say, this program is severely outdated. Okay. On my laptop, because I use the Future Chart program so much, I let the DOS operating system to be its own little shortcut. That's one of the wallpapers I wanted at Pogo, by the way. Okay, I do a colon to get into my floppy drive, and the program is called RM CoStar. Oh yeah, Lane maximizes the window. I know it would look better on one of the older computers in which you did have a full screen for the DOS, but at least it kind of does like TV's does. It modifies it to fit the screen. It takes a couple of seconds to recognize it or figure out what to do next. Come on. Don't get stuck on the CoStar. Come on. There it goes. Okay, and let me see if I, whoops, move this thing a little closer to the bottom. I didn't like it in the corner. Maybe for this I do need a little higher. Whoops. Okay. Enter this one. The bottom one has some kind of error. I never could figure out what happened to it. Okay, it looks like I did leave all my songs in there from the last time that I ran it. I'll show you all the program. Okay, let me get to the start. All CoStar, COBOL programs had to start with an identification division where you put the program ID, what it is, and the author, Rufus. And environmental division, which had two sections, configuration section, you just write source computer, object computer, input output, file control, select song file assigned to disk. That's feature chart doc. That's where the songs are. Organization is line sequential. It tells it that more or less everything is in a straight line. Select sort song file. Tells it that I want these things sorted on the disk, but after it sorts them, this file goes away. Okay, report file assigned to printer. You can tell it to send it to another file, which is on the disk. Junk DAT. Or on older computers, you could assign it to the printer, PRN, and it would print out. But like I mentioned during my history of the future chart, today's computers do not use the same output cables port that this program looks for. Okay, data division, file sections. This is where I tell it how I have things organized on my file. With the points, you scroll down. For some reason, my page down button does not work with this program anymore. I don't know why. It just quit working all of a sudden. Here's why I tell it that the first thing in my program, on my data file, are the song points. There's a space in between it and the peak position, which I have 2 digits for. That's what 99 means. There's a space between that and the weeks on top. I have a couple of positions there just in case, in the rare occasion that a song does spin 10 weeks on top or more. There's a space between that and the song and artist spot. And I gave a big space for that. 42 characters long I can type before I run to the other position, which is 2 digits, in case if it just rebounds to number 10 or lower. Then there's another space. Then room for me to put the date that the song entered, a space, and the date the song left. Then for the sort file, I had to tell it the same thing. And report record is where I tell it to for the end results when it's through. Okay. And you come down here. Flag is the end of the file. You leave 3 spaces, but put no when you move yes to the end of the file there in the program. It'll make more sense when I run it. Okay, then for my headline, I had to tell exactly where to put the top. I leave 3 digits here for me to write. If there's 184 songs, I can put 184 right there and I'll be done. Year-end countdown 2035. And then I'm head to the rest of the line. I had to be sure all these add up to 80, by the way. Okay, on my headline 2, I tried to space out, so I had position, peak position, stay on top, the day it left, and enter the day it left, the other peak position, things like that. Yeah, I just had to, have a spreadsheet more or less with the columns all divided out so I could do it. Okay, the detail line is gonna be where it prints. I got ZZ here, so it won't display any zeros. It'll just display the peak position. Well, if it's number 1 on the chart, it won't have 001. It'll just have the 1. And like that. And this is where it's gonna put all my stuff for each song. Okay. I got my counters down here. Song C means I'm gonna be adding to its count, telling it that, you know, this is another one, number 2, number 3, etc. All the way down until I'm through with the songs. We never had 1,000 songs in one chart year. This page, I'll tell it to add number to the page on the printout. The line count, so I'll know about how big the page is. It's hard to say, but it goes like that. And the page size for the old printer, it was about 65 lines if you start at the top of the page, but since all these other lines have already been filled up with the headlines, I put a value of 57 to take that into account, and pressing a key was put on here to make it a little user friendly for the old printer, because it was a real piece of work. You see, when the page ended, it just stopped it right there. More or less. And then I have the procedure division where I tell it how I run this program. So it's going to sort my file on descending key points so far, which means the most points will be at the top and it'll go down. So hopefully when I'm done, Splinter's Animal will be on the top of this chart, so I can show you all that. Ascending key on the peak position, so it'll know 2415 will be higher than a song that has 24 points peaking at 2. And descending on the weeks on top, in case if another song happen to have 24 1 4 for 4 weeks on top. Okay, then I tell it to use that sort file that I had do. Output the main processing, which is down here. Initialization, output, flag, and tell when to end. I tell it to open the output file, write the headlines, and return the sort file. Then outputting the songs, add 1 to the song count, move song count to the chart position, points to the points, peak position to the peak position, weeks on top to weeks on top, song artist to song artist, every position to every position, date entered to date entered, date left to date left, great report line from detail line after advancing 1, that way it doesn't override itself. Add 1 to the line count if the line count is greater than the page size. display, press any key to continue. Yes, I know this computer has security issues. That's why I don't use it very often. Then I tell it to accept any key, then write the headlines. That way, if it wasn't at the end of the page, you can make it start the next page right there. Write the headlines. Okay, I tell it to write my headlines I identified up there and just tell it to write straight from the main thing I had up there. And here's where it reads or returns it from the sort file. At the end of the file, move yes to end the file, and that'll tell it to stop the program. Don't worry about this garbage. I don't even know what it means. Okay, I am at 36 minutes. I'll be able to add these songs real quick. So into feature chart. Well, feature singles doc. Where we see the songs that left that last chart year. Now I'm gonna add these songs at the bottom of the list. Sorry if I'm scrolling too fast, but it didn't like that, obviously. I'm gonna do alternate 2 so I can duplicate this line. It's easier doing that than just add a line. Okay. Let me park you up to the side for a second. Oh, I'll set you right there in the chair. Yeah. Okay. So, 24,105. Sorry. Animal. Splinter. It didn't rebound, so I'll put a 0 here. Data entered. 3, 2, 11. Data left. 8, 10, 11. Alternate 2. 09, 2, 0 weeks up top. Word up. Wrap it up. It didn't rebound. 9, 12, 12 to 11, 7, 12, and 11, 3. No weights on top, or everybody wears a mask. Grams. I guess I'll say it rebounded here. Let's give it a 6 for second position reach. I'm ignoring here. Just to let you all know, it is set to do that. 7, 30, 14, through 10, 8, 14. And that being it for that, I exit. I'm at 40 minutes. So I'll be best if I break this right here. I'll run it on part 8 of the history of the future chart.